We are in mid-September now, which means that you have probably heard all of your fashion girlies you follow online talking about autumnal fashion. Now, September really feels like the last farewell from summer and those beginning little notes from autumn. I put together a quick little video of transitional pieces that I think do a nod to trending but timeless, and then also pieces that you may want to incorporate in your wardrobe or ones that you already have in your wardrobe. Now, just a quick note, this video actually is sponsored by Fabrique, which is so cool. If you've never heard of the website before, it's basically 350 designers of like the biggest fashion houses who have this extra creative energy that doesn't align necessarily or doesn't go with the fashion house that they're working with, and they just want to get it out there. So I'm gonna be showing you a bunch of pieces, and honestly, they are one of the coolest companies you'll experience. So I have also included, just for our own education, because you guys know I love a little fashion education, a little bit about each designer, but don't worry, we won't waffle on it too long. We're gonna talk mostly about these pieces. Now, I'm sitting at my desk today. Hi, I'm Amanda. If you guys are new here, I love to talk about style, lifestyle, and travel when I can, and I've taken quite a big break. There was a YouTube video before this, but I've taken quite a big break because I'm a new mom, and our son is just about to turn 5 months. So to get back into fashion, to get back into my jeans, that has been one of the most exciting things. And to talk about transitional fashion, well, what a perfect time of year. So let's jump right in. The first thing I want to talk about is an accessory, and that is a suede bag. Adding a suede bag to your wardrobe, it's just gonna be so versatile. And me now in my mommy era, I can't do micro bags. Not that I ever really did a micro mini, but this bag specifically, it's kind of in that like hobo bag style. It's designed by this woman named Valeria. She's incredible. She used to work for Prada. She was one of the big minds behind some of the iconic bags at Bottega Veneta. And this bag, I was just looking up on Pinterest, you'll see a lot in this video as well, inspiration, just how iconic this bag shape is. And especially in the saddle suede color, it's so beautiful. So I'm not gonna show you how I styled it here, but throughout the entire video you will see it. So that's the quick nod to that bag. Adding a piece of suede to your wardrobe this season is going to 100% get the cost per wear, and you're gonna be on trend. But what's great about it is these are pieces that are so timeless that eventually you could even hand down to someone. I love this bag so much. I'm not gonna lie, I also just got it in the chocolate brown because going from a saddle leather to chocolate brown, it's really nice. You can kind of choose your character. Whatever suits more in your wardrobe, go with that shade, and you are gonna use it so much. I brought it out shopping with my mom the other day and she was like swooning, and it takes a lot to impress my mom. The quality of this bag is beautiful. You can pair a suede bag with your denim, your classic colors. You can pretty much pair it with anything because it is extremely versatile. So the next thing you could add to your wardrobe is something in suede, and when you're spending that much money, I would definitely recommend an accessory piece, something you're gonna use a lot, whether that's a jacket or a bag. Next up is the barn jacket. Now, I have had my eye on a classic English Barber wax jacket for so long because if you guys have been here for even a second, you will know that I love the Cotswolds and everything to do with the English vloggers out there. I just love it. And they all seem to have these barn jackets, and they are kind of this mix between casual and cool, but also that heritage and classic feel. And what's nice is it's actually on trend this year. And when things are on trend, it just means that there's more availability. So there are an absolute ton of these. This one from Fabrique, I love. I think it is so cool. And this duo, these two, Cinna and Stanich, they are creating pieces that are functional, but also very elevated. So for this piece, you can see is it's really nice and easy to pair it with things that are classic underneath as well. That knitwear, your white jeans, your denim jeans, your high knee boots, your suede bags, going for a coffee run, going for a dog walk. But what's interesting is you can kind of go from that super functional to that fashionable. And this one definitely leans more fashionable. It's an oversized piece, but oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. It's got corduroy on the collar. and the utility pockets. They have a couple of different kinds of jackets. I'll tag all of them down below, down in the description, and the ones that I have found that I love. But this one I just think is really cool. And as a mommy, I'm gonna keep alluding to this, but being a mom, you want things that still make you feel like you, but are also still functional. And this is definitely that. I have paired it with the shirt that I'm wearing right now, which I will show you in a moment's time, and just some denim. And I can't wait to actually be able to pair this with my high neck turtlenecks and my knitwear for the autumn. It's just gonna pair really, really nicely on those days where it's kind of crisp, but it's not cold. Okay, so I alluded to the shirt that I'm wearing, and that is pieces that drape. Draped fabric, that elevated basic, is a huge trend this year, and I'm so glad because it is a trend that is timeless. And it's really bringing some great structure to our outfits. I'm gonna show you two actually from the site that you can have draped fabric. The white one is designed by a woman named Martina from Italy. She's designed for Max Mara. And then Roderick Wong from China actually created this one that I am wearing. He's really breaking onto the scene, noted from Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar. And I'm a firm believer that draped fabric looks good on anyone. What I like about this one is it's nice and thin, so it'll be easy to layer, but it has some elements to it, like a scrunched little side here. And all of the draped shirts that I'm showing you here, don't they just look so beautiful? And what's great about a draped shirt as well is oftentimes when you have that cinching, that draping, it will hide parts of us that maybe we feel a little self-conscious about. Draping in dresses as well, something that if you're looking for a holiday look for some draping or some scrunch on the side, because it's just gonna add extra fabric, which will make you feel really elegant, put together, but also maybe hide a couple of the things that sometimes a lot of us feel self-conscious about, which is nice. I also love the feminine flair of the second one with the off the shoulder. But I am wearing this today. This I actually filmed yesterday, and I have a birthday party to go to. It's just very chill, it's like a family one. But I'm wearing, again, this exact same outfit to it because it seems so simple. Nice top and jeans, but this is basically revolutionizing the nice top, where it actually is something a bit different than just something that's very basic. And same with the denim, which we'll also talk about that in a moment's time. I feel like I waffled on about that one for so long, so I will just say about this one, the rule of wearing white after Labor Day being an absolute fashion sin, no, I will never get behind that because I love wearing white all season long, and winter whites are some of my favorites, but this piece is definitely going to be incredible from spring all the way to autumn. It just depends on what you pair it with. When you are pairing white with warm hues, rich hues like those browns, those suedes, even some grays, as well colors like greens, it's just gonna really pull into the autumn kind of vibe. Romain, who is the designer behind this two-piece, he is a designer out of Paris, and he has designed with C by Chloe, and I can see that immediately. I am such a Chloe girl. If I could choose one designer to wear for the rest of my life, it would probably be Chloe, because it's a mix of functionality and femininity. What's so great is the buttons go down the front, but there's actually a zipper on the side, and then it's kind of boxy, which has a bit of an androgynous feel. It's not too hyper feminine, but it's very classy and classic. If you have white in your wardrobe, don't put it away just yet if it leans more towards being a little bit less revealing. Like if it's a light linen and things like that, of course you want to put that away from your summer wardrobe because it's all about fabrics. But if you've got a denim like this, 100%, especially in early autumn like September or even early October, depending on the temperatures, you could wear it. Plus, I love having a white skirt, especially in denim, because take away the vest and you could pair this with like a chocolate brown cable knit. Oh my gosh, I have one. I am so excited to wear it. I just thought of that just now. So if you have a white set in your wardrobe, still consider it in the transitional zone. Another thing to consider in the transitional zone is oftentimes in seasons, we will have like big color chat. And the big color chat, the hero piece for this summer, it will come at no surprise to you if you're plugged into the fashion world or you follow a lot of fashion girlies, it has been butter yellow. butter yellow. Oh, it's just so beautiful, isn't it? And we're starting to darken that hue as we head into cooler months. But this shirt dress is so classy and so classic that I still want to consider it a transitional piece. A shirt dress is, again, amazing no matter the season. I would say it leans more spring to early autumn. But this one in butter yellow, I wanted to extend its life. And so I want to show you a little bit more about its long sleeve shirt dress. It's got broderie on glace, but it has also been designed by this amazing woman, Janine, out of Milan, and she has had 10 years at Moncler and Balenciaga and so many other places. You can tell with the pockets and the way that it's just designed, this is designed by a designer who has tons of experience. But what I really want to show you is how to transition butter yellow into the fall winter. And that is pairing it with something that grounds the outfit, whether that be a dark gray hue, a chocolate brown, and we constantly keep saying this in this video, you want those warmer hues to come into play. So for this dress, what I've done is instead of a pair of sandals and a nice straw hat and a straw bag, which would be the chef's kiss on vacation with this dress, instead, I am pairing it with that suede bag that you guys have seen this whole time. My favorite chocolate brown cowboy boots that go up to my knees. They are some of my favorite boots and I got them off of Amazon. I'll link those down below too. And then I've also added a trench and some sunnies because as soon as you add kind of that fall vibe with a trench, anything that is midi or maxi is immediately pretty much a check. And for this, I just feel like mixing brown hues with yellow is one big color trend and one big combo color trend that we have been seeing over and over again because it just works. You have butter yellow in your wardrobe and you love it. Let's see how we can extend it into those transitional times. Okay, the new denim on denim. I actually already showed you a picture of myself wearing denim on denim. The designer behind these pieces, her name is Ashley and she is from New York. And when I was looking at who she's designed for, she's Louis Vuitton trained, but the fact that she's designed for Tory Burch, that is my other just like soul designer. I love the Tory Burch line. Chloe, Ralph Lauren, and Tory Burch would basically be my like dream to have my whole wardrobe by them. But denim on denim is still always going to be something you see in the autumn winter, but it's always done in different ways, whether that be completely matching denim, whether that be acid wash denim and a dark denim, whether that be distressed denim, which I never have in my wardrobe because I just know it doesn't fit my personal style. I love when denim matches. So these two pieces are amazing. I actually only got the pants and I love that at Copenhagen Fashion Week, we were seeing a lot of really fun, new different ways of doing denim. And these have beads on them, which just kind of adds like a little bit of a fun flair, adding with your brown accessories, your suede accessories, and just a nice top on top or a white top on top or a white shirt with a barn jacket. That's just gonna be amazing. This is how I wore it the other day with denim on denim, and I got some compliments on this, which made me feel really good. I felt so put together in this, and it's very much kind of taking back the Canadian tuxedo and making it cool. Denim is probably one of the first things I reach for in the autumn months, so to see it be talked about more and to see designers really having fun with denim, there's so many cool denim pieces on Fabrique right now. They just released this huge denim edit, so I'll put a couple down there in the description, as well as my go-to jeans. I found my favorite pair of denim the other day at Aritzia. I will also put that in the description box. And last but not least, having fun with texture, especially in the transition months, because there's like such a short period of time when we can wear things in really, really rich hues, but they lean more towards needing warmer weather. This is a crochet set that as soon as I saw it, I just couldn't get it out of my head. Designed by a man named Raphael from Milan. He has also created designs and tour costumes for Beyonce, Kendall Jenner, Taylor Swift. And again, he has worked with Max Mara and Pucci. I just feel like, how cool is it that we get to have a glimmer of these designers, but without being held back. What's so funny about this collection and this piece is it was actually designed in a collection that he kind of named A Holiday to Remember, but because of the colors, it's basically pumpkin spice embodied in this transitional outfit. So if you are shopping for transitional pieces, I would say don't sleep on crochet. We love to go right into knitwear, obviously, when it is winter months, but crochet finds a really magical time in those shoulder months like spring and fall, and I just feel like it's very much bringing out our granny aesthetic, and the fall is the perfect time to do that. And with this matching set as well, because it's 2 different pieces, you could wear this top with a pair of white jeans, you could wear this skirt with a nice white shirt, or another kind of knit if you didn't want to do the total matching. But look for pieces when you're shopping that do kind of have something special about them if they have fringe or crochet, because as much as I very much think that a classic wardrobe is going to go far, it's going to work hard for you, it's going to be easy to mix and match, I think there's definitely something special about having pieces in your wardrobe that simply just shine, that simply just add to the creativity of your outfits. And this is definitely an outfit that does that. So I will tag that one down below too. And again, just paired with those brown boots. So you can very much take pieces that exist in your wardrobe because they may be more simple and basic, and boom, you have an outfit that is definitely worthy of all of the compliments. So as much as I showed you pieces just from one place, I want you to remember that you do not need to buy all of these pieces. It is more just the inspiration of the barn jacket, the suede pieces, the matching sets, denim on denim, or white mixable matchable pieces that having in your wardrobe, especially during this transition period, can really work for you, can really go far. And the whole thing is just to have fun. I honestly think that on this other side of now motherhood, I have finally found my style. I know what I love, and I know it won't work for me, even if I love it. And sometimes I am surprised and delighted, like this draped shirt. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. And one of the best things is when you find a piece that you're like, oh, that's nice, but it looks even better on. So let me know, what are some of your favorite transitional pieces? We're gonna be talking about jackets coming up, more trending styles. I'm gonna be showing you some of my favorite fall outfit formulas coming up as well. And I hope if you made it this far, you please do subscribe, because I would love to have you part of this cozy little nook of the internet. But that's me for now. I'm happy to be back, and I've missed you guys so much. So thank you for watching. Bye guys.